Friends, the future of work is being shaped by the integration of automation, artificial intelligence, and the remote work. While there are challenges, there are also opportunities for innovation, skill development, and creating more flexible and inclusive work environments. Let's explore more of these this Saturday. Friends, today adaptability and a commitment to lifelong learning is essential. For individuals navigating these changes for the future of work is transforming the way we think, we execute work, and the way we live. How the technology would impact employment opportunities, the job structures, and the overall work-life balance in future is a subject of great interest to the current as well as the Gen Next. Today, automation and artificial intelligence are automating the routine, repetitive tasks, leading to job displacement in certain industries. Jobs in manufacturing, customer service, and data entry, for example, are seeing massive changes as automation technologies are becoming more and more prevalent. However, it is not as if jobs have vanished. While some jobs may have actually vanished, the transformation has created and is continuing to create new opportunities. Roles related to the development, maintenance, and oversight of AI systems, as well as those requiring creative and critical thinking, are seeing an increased demand. Now, the COVID-19 pandemic certainly accelerated the adoption of remote work. Contrary to people's thinking that the intrusion of technology would end with the pandemic, it has not only continued but has actually become more intrusive through digital collaborative tools, the video conferencing tools, project management platforms, and cloud-based services, shifting the way how we learn, collaborate, and communicate. Now, many companies have actually continued embracing the flexible work models even today that allow employees to work remotely in the office or some kind of hybrid working where they combine both. Now, the increasing integration of technology in the workplace is driving a growing demand for digital skills. Employees with proficiency in data analysis, digital literacy, and technology adaptation will find high demand. Smart assistants will be commonplace everywhere. Generative AI, quantum computing, cognitive computing, cybersecurity, Internet of Things, 5G, DevOps, blockchain, data science, cloud computing, RPA, or what we term as robotic process automation, 3D printing, augmented reality, and virtual reality, AR, VR, devices. These are all some future technologies where proficiency will certainly be required. Now, what would be the shape of future applications for the Gen Next? That's a difficult question. Technology has been changing every 3 years. Now, mobile applications for social media, gaming, and banking for sure are some new applications that people can develop. They run on smartphones or other mobile devices as well. Now, wearable technology is another. Devices such as smartwatches and your fitness trackers are worn on the body. Now, they track fitness data, they monitor health conditions, and provide notifications. Cloud computing will generate multiple jobs in future, such as online file storage systems, web-based email, and software as services or SaaS applications. Smart assistants such as Apple Siri, Amazon's Alexa, and Google Assistant, now you also have Copilot. They all use AI to provide users with information, perform tasks, and respond to voice commands. Developing smart assistants is a huge market. Users experience a computer generated environment that feels like a real world environment through virtual reality technologies. This too can give you more jobs, several jobs in fact, that include gaming, education, and simulations for training. Technology applications are widespread and are used in various industries and aspects of our daily lives. New technology applications continue to emerge as technology advances, providing new opportunities for innovation and automation. In these days of instant gratification, the gig economy and freelancing have gained momentum, providing individuals with opportunities to work independently or on a project basis. Platforms connecting freelancers with businesses have become more prevalent today. Of course, there is a flip side to all this. These are also times when disruptions are taking over our lives. This means we must increasingly value flexibility and autonomy in our careers, leading to a shift away from traditional full time employment models. While all that may be true, the shift to gig work and remote work has brought attention to the importance of work life balance, even as companies are placing a greater emphasis on employee well being and also are recognizing the need for a healthy work environment, both physically and mentally. While technical skills are crucial, soft skills such as adaptability, creativity, and emotional intelligence are all important too. Living a hassle free life in the current times requires a combination of personal, professional, and technological skills. Of course, time management, communication, adaptability, stress management, financial literacy, digital literacy, problem solving, networking, health and wellness, organizational skills, and emotional intelligence. These are all skills that will be valued not only in our personal lives but in our professional lives as well. Friends, what is interesting to note is that these skills are less susceptible to automation and are ever valuable in a rapidly changing work environment. So they are the skills to really look for. Now, while the future of work is being shaped by rapid technological advancement, shifting societal values, and evolving economic models, it remains fascinating. Automation, artificial intelligence, and remote collaboration tools, they're all transforming traditional jobs, emphasizing skills like creativity, critical thinking, adaptability, emotional intelligence over routine manual tasks, like we have been saying for so often these days. As machines take over repetitive functions, human lives will increasingly focus on tasks that require problem solving and interpersonal interactions. Now, remote and hybrid work models are also becoming standard, offering flexibility and global talent across the countries. And they are also demanding new approaches to leadership, communication, and employees' well being. The physical office is evolving into a space for collaboration rather than daily attendance. And asynchronous work is gaining traction across time zones. Now, lifelong learning will be crucial as career paths become more fluid and non-linear. Workers will need to reskill and upskill frequently to stay relevant. Employers are expected to support continuous development, well-being, and work-life balance to attract and retain the top talent. Increased attention to diversity, equity, and inclusion will shape organizational cultures, while purpose-driven work will become a greater priority for employees. especially among the younger generations. Meanwhile, the gig economy and platforms based work models will continue to expand, raising questions around job security, benefits, labor rights, and whatnot. Overall, the future of work is dynamic, decentralized, and human centered, requiring both individuals and organizations to be agile, empathetic, and forward thinking in a world where change is the only constant. With that, friends, I will end today's episode. I hope you have learned a few truths about the emerging life, especially the younger generation, and hope that they will have a much better life in future. Though the entire scenario around us is changing with digital technologies taking over. I'll be back the next Saturday with another episode, which I am sure you'll find interesting. And until then, thank you, धन्यवाद and namaskar.